How's it going out there, all you beautiful people of YouTube? It's your main man, D Bellboy, the Black Ranger here, with another Genesis Hero vid for your viewing pleasure. So, last video we took a look at Scion, the amphibian with a mech suit. And I have to say, overall, not that bad of a kit for him. He has very good poking range with his Vorpal Chakram, as well as the passive that pretty much gives his basic attack a shooting wave, and as well as nice durability with his tank/mage classification, so he can get in close with his slam as well as his ultimate, because his ultimate is pretty much spin to win. And like always, guys, you know what this part is about. If you guys like the video, go ahead and click thumbs up. No pressure if you don't. I'm still happy making vids for you all and talking to you in the comments. And if you guys are enjoying the content and want more, then may I suggest subscribing to the channel. And make sure you hit the bell to get notified whenever new content drops from me. So, today's hero is slightly unstable and not human. But he more than makes up for it with firepower though. Everyone, I give you Skelter. Alright, so here we have Skelter here. He is classified as a carry and archer. A little bit of lore for him. Whoever thought it's cool to let a raccoon become a scientist is crazy. Just not as crazy as this raccoon, armed with a glider and a ray gun. Background here, Skelter was born on the planet of Raccoon at the edge of the galaxy. He is a brilliant yet eccentric scientist. On his home planet, Skelter is regarded as the most revolutionary inventor and widely respected. Skelter invented many tools that improved the life of his people. He also dedicated himself to teaching those who sought knowledge and wisdom. From the owner of his own workshop to the tech expert of the planet's largest construction firm, Skelter has proven himself more than once. To save time, he constructed a glider for himself and a neural link goggle for better vision. When the new galaxy was discovered, an old client of his gave him a commission to work for the Joint Alliance. He took the opportunity, hoping to discover new gadgets to play around with. Oh goody, another Trash Panda in the universe. This galaxy isn't big enough for the two of you. See what I did there? But like always, guys, that background in this lore, it's all cool and everything, but we all know what matters here. Not this. What matters is them skills, boy. So, the skills for Skelter. Skill number 1 for him is Laser Strafe. Skelter strafes the ground with satellite-mounted lasers. Heroes in the strafed area take damage and are rooted. The energy cost for Laser Strafe respectively is 75, 80, 85, and 90 with a static 8-second cooldown. His second ability is Holographic Sights. Increases Skelter's vision range and increases his attack range and gives his attacks True Strike. The energy cost for that is 45, as well as the cooldown, which is a static 14 seconds. His third ability is a passive skill, and it's called Mechanical Evolution. After killing a unit, Skelter's attack damage and movement speed are increased for several seconds. The effects stack until maximum stack is reached. His attack damage increases permanently after killing a certain amount of creeps and heroes. And then lastly, his ultimate ability, Super Laser Array. Skelter fires his super laser array in the target direction, damaging enemy units. Laser damage decreases by a certain percent each time the bolt passes through a unit. The energy cost on that respectively is 75, 150, and 225, and the cooldown on it is a static 60 seconds. So, looking at his kit overall, really another easy kit for a carry, not too much to be worried about there. Laser Strafe, pretty much self-explanatory. He runs and does almost like a bombing run. He strafes and shoots the enemies with the laser, holds them in place. Holographic Sights pretty much gives you extra vision and extra attack range, and then on top of that, your attacks gain True Strike, so you can go ahead and bypass armor there. The passive skill literally isn't half bad either. Increases your damage and movement speed for a couple of seconds, and then on top of that, it can stack as well. It can stack, and then once it reaches the maximum stack, pretty much After killing a certain amount of creeping heroes, you gain an increased increased attack damage. And then super laser array, as you know, is pretty much his is going to be like his main ability there. So the more you hit enemies, the more the damage goes down. But it's technically not really going to even matter at that point, because mechanical evolution is going to end up, well, it's only, from what I'm seeing, it's only one big increase once you reach a certain amount. I'm not sure. I'd have to checking in on the passive skill, because if he kills a certain amount of creep and he can do it multiple times, that really would be broke. So I'll definitely update that. But if one of two things can happen, he can either kill multiple and get multiple attack bonuses, or it's just going to be kill a certain number and then he gets a giant bonus from that. But yeah, again, overall nice little kit, allows him to play the range game just like you want to do with a carry, because he's really squishy. So sitting in the back, got the holographic sights to increase your range, and then shoot people with the super laser array, or strafe them with your laser strafe. So overall, really nice kit. Next up, looking at this loadout for him, first item you want to take on there is Stormcaller. It costs 5,800 gold, gives plus 45 attack damage, plus 30% attack speed, plus 15% crit chance. With a passive, Thunderstorm, basic attacks have a 25% chance of releasing a bolt of lightning that bounces 3 times, dealing 120 energy damage. Second item will be his movement item, Turbo Boots, costs 2,500 gold, gives plus 70 movement speed, plus 20 attack damage, plus 20 armor. The unique passive on it, Fusion Burst, increases movement speed of the wearer by 25% for 3 seconds with a cooldown of 8 seconds. Medusa's Shield costs 3,800 gold, gives plus 25 attack damage, plus 50 armor. With the active Energy Flux, grants the wearer immunity to all energy effects for 5 seconds. Fourth item there, Devil's Mutation, costs 4,900 gold, gives plus 30 attack damage, plus 20% attack speed, and plus 17% lifesteal. With an active Battle Madness, it grants the wearer 15% increased movement speed, plus 55% increased attack speed for 8 seconds, with a cooldown of 30 seconds, and an energy cost of 25. As well as it has a passive Ruthless. Each basic attack deals additional true damage equal to 3.5% of the target's current health. Fifth item will be Plasma Blaster, costs 5,350 gold, gives plus 80 attack damage, plus 20% crit chance. With the passive Deadly Strike, increases the critical damage by 50%. And then lastly, Doombringer, costs 5,400 gold, gives plus 40 attack damage, plus 20% attack speed, plus 400 health, plus 15% movement speed. With the passive Cripple, basic attacks have a 15% chance of crippling a target, reducing their attack speed by 10%, times plus whatever your level is, times 2, and movement speed by 25% for 4 seconds. So again, looking at these items overall, taken into the kit, into his kit, Turbo Boots is pretty much self-explanatory to give extra movement. Stormcaller again itself as well is just flat out extra damage that you have a 1 in 4 chance of every time you basic attack. 1 out of 4 will proc that lightning that bounces, dealing that extra 120 damage. Medusa's Shield, self-explanatory again. You're carry, you don't want to be affected by any energy effects. Devil's Mutation grants you that movement speed and that increased attack speed, because to go ahead and level up the mechanical evolution a lot faster, as well as your holographic sights, which gives you that extra attack damage, that extra vision, and that extra range. So you're just gonna go ahead and be able to attack from further away as well too. Plasma Blaster factors into that as well. You create if you can crit them, just ups your damage, so you can deal more from further away. And then Doombringer, the cripple, pretty like I've been saying, the less attack speed the enemy has, the less deeps they're putting out, which means you're putting out more deeps, which means you're doing more damage, which means you're going to win, because you're hitting faster, harder, faster and harder. And then on top of that, just standard movement speed debuffs to keep them from getting away, so you can kill them. So all in all, for this setup, not bad. I feel like there probably could be something better that you could take on them, but as a standard loadout, not bad at all for Skelter. Next up here, we're going to take a look at the skill order. So first up, you want to take Laser Strafe, level 1, going to be your main source of damage there. So again, level 4, 5, and 7, you want to take those respectively. Keep it nice and even so that way you can max out, because again, it will be your main damage dealer next to your basic attack. So you can hit enemies from a little bit further away. Holographic Sights is next up. You're going to take that at level 3, and it should be fine until the end of the game there, where you will take the last 3 levels at 12, 13, and 14. So that way it can go ahead and boost your vision once you get to end game, because as a carry, you don't want to be you want to be in the team fight, but you don't want to be in the team fight. So Holographic Sights is going to allow him to go ahead and be in the team fight without being in the team fight. Mechanical Evolution, obviously at level 2, you're going to want to take that so you can go ahead and start getting working your way to that permanent power increase there. Picking up the last couple of levels right around mid game, because at that point you should be strong enough to probably more than likely, 1, 2, or 3 shot the mobs to go ahead and start getting up on the creeps. So level 8, 9, 10, take that. Mid is literally like mid game to early end game. Should go ahead and proc that so you can get that extra power. And then lastly, the Super Laser Array, you're going to take those respectively at level 6, level 11, and level 16. So again, like Skelter as a carry, not bad at all. Honestly, he's I'll say this: he's safe. He's really safe as a carry. Not even gonna lie, because for those of you, honestly, like I say, Apollo is a starting character. For those of you who want to be like deepsters or be carries, honestly, I'd say leave Apollo alone. For my guys who have played Paragon, Apollo is like to me, Apollo is like Sparrow. No escape on that one. So stick if you really want like a decent, safe opening carry. Yeah, Skelter is it. Simply for the fact that Holographic Sights pretty much increases your range, and like I said, it allows you to be in the team fight without being in the team fight. You sit back, poke, laser strafe, run. Run your strafe and run. Mechanical Evolution gives you that extra power burst as well. The Super Laser Array is on a 60-second cooldown, so you can literally use it every minute that it comes off cooldown. And then in between whatever it is you put on for items to kind of augment your basic attack for how fast and for crit damage as well as lifesteal. Yeah, he's again, like I said, really just overall safe character. So that's pretty much gonna do it for this video, guys. If you like the video, give it that thumbs up. No pressure on there, because like I said, I do enjoy just making these videos for you guys. I enjoy you guys actually watching these videos. I enjoy talking to you guys in the comments, because you guys are hilarious down there. But as well though, like, if you do feel the content that I'm putting out here, go ahead, subscribe, man. Like I'm doing this for you, so give me more people, give me more followers, so I can do this for more people, man. I totally enjoy doing this for you. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me, guys, and I'm out of here. Remember, we're always good like grandma's cookies.